So I'm halfway through doing my business for the new season, which has taken about 3 hours, and I think I've signed one person, and I need to sign I think 6 or 7, and I think I've got another 3 or 4 hours to go. It's going to be we're a month away from the first game of the season. Anyway, that's not the point. We're coming back a little bit early because this has just happened, and my reaction was I was so surprised. Let's just have a little look where we're doing. So we're in the Super League, obviously. My profile, like 2.5 stars, 45% reputation. Do my Continental A. Everything's going alright, It's not. I'm thinking we're doing pretty well in this save. Obviously, we realise I'm like in the Hall of Fame, like fifth Welsh manager. Anyway, Rob Page left Wales like a month or two ago, and all of a sudden we've been approached by Wales to replace Rob Page. And I was like, what should I do? I'm obviously going to stay at this club, but obviously, am I going to take the Wales job? I feel like I am because it's not every day your country comes knocking and asks, "Do you want to take care of us?" So yeah. Also, Julian Nagelsmann hates me, and I can't get any Bayern players back, so I can't buy him, sell him. Yeah, he hates me. Anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, Wales want me, and on 23,000 per week, that would be mental to say no anyway, just because we're on this at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I feel like we're going to go ahead and take it, and just to see, it's just been like a Euros, so maybe we'll have a little update. But they just crashed against England 3-0. I don't blame them. Really tough group, so pretty good to get out of that. And then it's like the league, it's like this. I'll probably play all these off camera, it's not important and stuff like that, and I'll just keep you up to date what's going on. But obviously we'll be playing for the World Cup and the Euros. I reckon a 4-year stint, if they'll have me, is not bad. And that's great. Who won? Let's have a little look while we're here, and we'll have a little look at other things as well. So you can see here, pretty much everyone gets through. But Wales were in a group, that's getting Ukraine to really well to get out of there. A second round, can we do a tree? Beautiful. So Spain won on penalty against Portugal. I bet that was a tight game. A rivalry game, even more so. Turkey and Germany. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's just see the past winners, shall we? So it's only been 2 competitions, actually, to be fair. Poor Portugal. Runner-up 2 years in a row, or 2 times in a row. It's France and Spain have won it. And while we're here, I suppose we might as well look at the World Cup qualifying section. It hasn't been done yet. But what about the World Cup? Yeah, here we go. Holders are England and Austria. I've seen that on loads of people's saves. Like it's really not a shock to see Austria just become dominant. Not dominant, but win the World Cup is quite popular, and they came runners up as well. They've always got really good players. David Alaba and Yusuf Demaya and just a few other players that like on the stage can do it. Anyway, I feel like we've got a little bit of background what's going on there. I'm going to accept it and see what happens. I think the board don't regard the European League as important, so yeah, okay. They don't really care about that, which is beautiful. So I'm going to accept because why not? I think I'm still going to keep my old job, obviously. Otherwise, I've named okay. So I've got 2 jobs to balance. 7 years experience, and yeah, see, this is a bit better. I know, yeah, that's a normal news article, not slagging me off. 25th in the world. I feel like that could be higher. Highest place was with 8th. All-time top scorer, Gareth Bale, obviously, and Ben Davies, who's still at the club. We'll have a brief little look at the squad. It's at Cardiff City Stadium. I have had a little browse before I accepted just to see, and there's a solid team there. Not amazing. And I think there's 1 or 2 youngsters that are very good. So yeah, really excited to be fair. And yeah, what a crazy journey to I was really having take a step back. I got the Headhunter achievement, and our reputation, as you see here, it's 3.5 stars. Wales is. I can't find it now. Wales. I won't bore you with this, but yeah, it's 3.5 stars. I checked it somehow, somewhere. Nation, here we go. It should be around here. General. Okay, no, maybe it's not. But anyway, it's 3.5 stars. I think I checked on the job security actually, and we're on a 2.5 star job. All that. So I'm thinking, have we just gone up? I think we have. We on 50% now. Yeah, we just gained an extra 5% from just taking the job, which is incredible. Wales appointed Ward as manager. I'm 32 now. I'm getting on. that they qualify the playoff of the qualifications of the Euros, which is fine. I see. I thought that obviously happened. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's already happened. So maybe next year round, next time round even. With Tony Gary Neville has one for the country series of it. Okay, so Gary Neville is under 21 Welsh manager. Interesting. I think I'll keep him there. I don't think he's too bad, to be fair. He can't really work with youngsters, but he did such a cracking job at Valencia. Why not keep him? Tony Roberts, well, he's a decent goalie coach. But yeah, here's a squad. If we go by highest caps, you can see Ben Davies, Harry Wilson, Chris Mempher, Daniel James, Joe Rodon, all that. They're quite, if you see Wales play, that's quite what you'd think. And then obviously there's a few new names creeping in. But Harry Wilson obviously looks like a great player. 96 caps for Wales, amazing. Daniel James, he's got 89 caps, still got his pace. Ben Davies, obviously, he's got the record. He's in Dynamo Kiev at the moment. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm sure we'll find some gems. And obviously David Brooks, he's also in Dynamo Kiev. Or was it Dynamo Zagreb? Apologies. Not Kiev. And yeah, you can see a lot of the players actually have gone abroad. Ben Woodburn, does he actually manage to get a career? He does, to be fair. He's a bit of a weird player, him. Luke Marsh plays with Arsenal. Yeah, he looks like he could be a good player. I think there is a pretty solid player. Maybe it was Luke Marsh, to be fair. There was another one, I think. Is it Flanagan? He looks pretty good, I would say. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of fun. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it there. And yeah, I'll jump back to hopefully either this will be at the end of an episode or it might be at the start of one. Welcome back to another episode of our FM22 Journeyman Save, the second season with Samsunspor. We're in the Turkish Super League. And can we stay up? Well, before we dive into our first game of the season against Bursaspor, I think Kenny Miller used to play for them. Yeah, we have some chance of business to catch up on. Obviously, we have favourite personnel, me and Sessegnon, which is brilliant. And yeah, we'll dive into transfers. Obviously, I think I've highlighted it in the just moments before, hopefully. But I'm the Welsh manager as well. My reputation's got 5%. I'm now on 50, which is amazing. But enough about Wales. We're here to see Samsunspor. Yeah, still haven't done my business. I'm kind of like holding out for transfer deadline day. It's a bit chaotic and very risky. Anyway, we've got Greg Thompson and Aaron Scott in from last season. I can have 10 foreign players in the starting 11 now. I didn't realise that until about an hour ago. So yeah, it's changed my whole. You'll see what's going on now. Our first signing, 9.5 million, 12 million over the course of like 3 years. But I think I paid like 3 million up front for Camille Benley, who's going to be the attack mid, and Aaron Scott's going to be like a shadow striker. 17 years of age. I think he looks pretty good for a 17-year-old. And yeah, I'm taking a risk. I'm going for a lot of 17, 18-year-olds. Onar Usul is our kind of backup attack mid now. He's going to be able to play all three, but he needs to improve his finishing, which he will be doing. Looks, again, pretty decent, and not for too much money. He's on loan at the moment. I can buy him like 3 if I want to, or 4.5. We'll see what happens. And then we've signed Aiden. He's going to be our half-back cover. He can tackle very well. That's about it. A little bit older. We've got Alex Tanners in. A bit of a risk. Why not? Well, not a risk. A bit of a free hit. 12 grand or whatever it cost. Got no legs. But, we'll see how he performs. I'm not sure if he's going to be the main left back, but we'll see. And 300k, probably the best bit of signing because it's so cheap. Just a decent striking option to go up front against Hayaki. But yeah, the outs, obviously Cesar Khan left, Sewer left, El Toro left for 1 million. I couldn't really get much more for him, but we made a profit on him within 1 year. It's a bit of a shame that one because I like the look of him. Also, we signed the youngster who came through our youth. Yeah, just sold him for 2 million quid. Oh no, I did buy him actually last year for £500,000. So yeah, didn't play a game for us. Sold him on 1.2. Not too bad. We got some signings, obviously trying to get through the door. A centre back, another attack mid. I need to get a right back in, and also the goalie. I'm a little bit worried about. This is the guy. He's okay. Positioning's terrible, and one-on-ones is bad. That needs to be improved massively. I don't think he's going to be our number 1 this season. Like in the future, definitely he's 18. Anyway, massive game. This is the lineup. It's basically the same as last season, bar Camille's in. Scott's going to go for a shadow striker. The same pivot, basically. And then this is going to be the centre-back starter with Mustafa Pinar. Just looks like a solid player. Signed from Besiktas for 450k. And I think what we'll do is we'll go for Eidegon and Yilmaz, the trusted wing-backs from last season. Eidegon's our captain at the moment, just because he's a really good leader. And I think Unal is our vice captain. They're not going to be starters really, hopefully, but it doesn't matter. And then we've just got a lot of youngsters on the bench from last season that we signed, like Obda Barsi. Obviously Kaplan's been here a year already. Aiden's just a new signing. Usal, the loanee, the new striker. And that's about it. And obviously another backup defender we signed last year for 420 grand. So yeah, we'll dive straight into it. Season preview. 15th, I think we're going to finish. I mean, would I take 15th? I would obviously be okay with it, but I think I want to go around mid 11th to 9th, I think. But my signings haven't backed that up at all. I need 3, 4, 5 more signings, or like 3 very good ones. But yeah, very risky tactics. I'm kind of playing with fire at the moment. Obviously our key men, Mustafi centre back, Sessegnon, and probably Thompson as the register role. But yeah, not enough. And here we go. There must be 2 players under 21 of 2 years. Currently, in the starting 11, currently 0. Spaces must be left on the substitutes bench. I see. Well, what we'll do is, let's get rid of the goalie. Why not? And probably this guy. And we'll do this. And hopefully that should be okay. And that is alright. Not ideal. We'll give Tellez 3. Why not? And the striker, he can have 17. Actually, no, let's give him 20. He can be like a Solskjaer for us, hopefully. Big game. Looking forward to it. Hoping we just get off with a decent performance. Let's be impressive. And yeah, we can discuss the Wales job with the first game probably, and I'll just like recap when I play some Nations League games and stuff like that. But anyway, that's the lineup. Yeah, Barak, his physicals are starting to drop off, which is a shame. We missed out on a few players as well. I'm a bit disappointed with it, but yeah, that's how it goes. Samson Port, brilliant, cool. Well, hopefully we start off with a bang, and we've just got a goal within 20 seconds of the new season. Scott to Hayata, who I'm a little bit nervous for Hayata this season. Like, is it a big step up? I'm not sure. We'll find out. But anyway, Scott gets the ball from deep. That's a trait that I'm trying to remove. But yeah, he gets the ball, dribbles, and Hayata emphatically finishes, puts it right in the top corner. What finish? 1-0. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm interested to see how like Benil fits in. Pinar centre back as well, and obviously our goalie. I think 3 decent players to sign, but maybe a bit risky for our situation. But we'll see. We're still doing exactly the same tactics as well. If we start getting smashed a lot, I can obviously tweak them, but I'm hoping the tactic isn't the issue, and it was probably the personnel. Definitely want like a really solid keeper. Don't mind going a bit older for that. I'm trying to get another centre back in, taking a bit of a risk. Haven't fully scouted him, but the scouts take a while and things like that. As my phone just pings, I'm not sure why. Some randomer. As I go in behind our goal, our goalie a 1-on-1 manages to save it. I was a little bit nervous seeing the 1-on-1 stat being 9, but he's got good reflexes and things like that, so hopefully that should make up for it. So they whip the ball in, we head it away. I feel like, here we go. It's a good save. It's a good save by Turga. He's done pretty good so far. Yeah, I need another attack mid. I think I'm trying to get like a Peru player in. And again, a bit risky. Just need like 3 options. There's 6 options for the attacking 3, obviously, to rotate nicely. And yeah, I really wanted a really good halfback, but they are really hard to find. Someone who's like very defensive, sound, but also very good on the ball. Doesn't have to be creative at all. Like, I don't care about vision, really. It's more just like very good at passing the ball. And Barak is like really, really good. It's a shame that he's 32, hitting 33. Fenerbahce wanted him last season, so I can see why. I don't think he's good enough to be like our main starter. He can definitely start like 10, 15 games, but you just need that upgrade against the better opposition now. There he is, speak of the man, Barak to Aikert. And we'll see. Our wing backs are very weak, I would say, at the moment. Our right back's not too bad, but yeah, we could be doing a bit better. Sessegnon, can we recycle that? Oh, it's a wasted ball. They tried a counter attack, but we instantly win the ball back with our two nicely placed centre backs. As it's been really quiet for the last 20 minutes of the game, I'm encouraged the boys a bit. I've subbed on Alex Tejas, and yeah, Greg Thompson's on a yellow and a bit nervous, which is making me nervous. So we'll pause it for just 2 minutes. Just get Kaplan on. He's not great, and Birak is quite tired already. As you can see, yeah, he's really losing his physicals quite badly. So don't want to rely on him. And Mustafa, he should be able to do the defensive side fine, but holding on to the ball could be a bit of an issue with passing of 7, which is not good enough at all. And other news, I think we'll probably try and should we get Omar on? Why not? Is he shadow striker? No, not with that finishing. His composure's a bit better, so maybe he'll be able to just dink the keeper. That's all I'm hoping for, and hopefully we can see out this victory. This would be really good. I can't keep it the same. They are edging their way back into the game though with their stats. So let's just lower that. They don't have to go up. We can lower the tempo and waste time, and I feel like that's all we can really do. And hopefully we can hang on. But this doesn't look good, as HEADHUNTED can't win the ball against the goalie, and they're going to have one more chance, aren't they? And I feel like they're going to commit bodies forward. I mean, 1-1 wouldn't be bad, but after leading for this long, 92 minutes of the game, let's hang on. They go long. It scores chaos. They're through. We can't save it. It's 1-1. We're going to start the season with a 1-1 draw. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but yeah, I feel like better signings, a few more better players on the pitch, then we'll be fine. But yeah, sympathise. That is really irritating. Yeah, a 1-1 draw. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I'll show you a few more things. Not that. I think I tried to get a Miss Jamie, who's obviously the News Old Boys player. He's in like the interested column, but he just doesn't even want to talk to me, which is a shame. Really annoying, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot more signings to do. I think I'll come back relatively soon, maybe like the Besiktas game and the Fenerbahce, the double header at home. Why not? And that'll include like a transfer deadline day, I imagine. I think sometimes it's a week later, so we'll see. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next episode.